The main bad guy of the upcoming Godzilla and Kong the New Empire movie is none other than the Red Kong, the Skar King, as his name is now revealed. But will he be alone as the only villain of the show? And yeah, what drove him to this state, or how did he achieve such a prominent status in the Hollow Earth? So here in this video we will dive down into what we can infer from the synopsis and the trailer and speak about his probable origins, his size, design, and how he was able to enslave the Hollow Earth's Kongs. So let's get to it. Let's begin with talking about his size and design. So as we have seen in the trailer, Skar King would definitely be a gigantic dude, and by the looks of him roaring at the people in the beach, he would be comparable to Kong and Godzilla in size. Some rumors say that he would be taller than both Godzilla and Kong, but that's just what it is, a rumor. And we can't say anything in relation to his absolute height by looking at the scene of him with the other Kongs in the volcanic area. But if we have to use our logic, our God-given common sense, we would think that he will be in a size range of 350 to 400 feet in height, or 106 to 122 meters. Why? Because he has to have a size that is intimidating enough to hold his own against Kong, because Kong's robust build would be an advantage to Skar's lanky physique. Therefore, he has to be at least taller to put up a good fight and be worthy of being the main villain. So what do we know of Skar King's origins? Well, he is a very old ape titan species, an old specimen, and not the only one of his kind, since the young red mini Kong is also hinted to be of the same species, if not a direct descendant. One thing that is for sure is that Skar is from the Hollow Earth and has a different build and design as compared to the other black Kongs. Skar has longer arms, longer legs, and a crouched posture. He also has red fur, which isn't a random genetic mutation that is only attributed to him, because we also have the little red one with the same fur coloration. He also has a longer face with a bald head, indicating that he might be old, or his species has that facial element, the baldiness. His ears are rounder than Kong's, while Kong has a more human-shaped ear. Skar King's ears are like that of a monkey. And lastly, the enemy titan has shorter teeth than Kong. Well, at least relative to the head size. The canines, the upper canines and the lower canines, are comparatively shorter than Kong's. So by all this comparison, we can say that Skar King might be a subspecies of Kong, or Red Kong, that can communicate with the other black Kongs and assert his will upon them. Now this brings us to the question as to how he became king and what did he have to do to attain this status in the Hollow Earth. So from here on, it's all theories and speculations, mind you, but it's all based on what the trailer has shown us. It's like joining the dots to see a pattern. Okay, Skar King, as to my own personal belief, has a long history pertaining to the Hollow Earth, and there might be scenes showing his past life. This I can definitely say will be shown to us because GXK has updated the movie synopsis. Their premise on the movie a few months back was as follows. The latest entry follows up the explosive showdown of Godzilla and Kong, blah blah blah, against a colossal undiscovered threat hidden within our world, challenging their existence and ours. Okay, but now they have added another sentence which says, this epic new film will delve further into the histories of these titans, their origins, and the mysteries of Skull Island and beyond, while uncovering the mythic battle that helped forge these extraordinary beings and tie them to humankind forever. So what I think will happen is this: Skar King will be shown in his prime way back in the past, trying to gain supremacy over the other Kongs of his tribe, as well as trying to subjugate the other black Kongs as well. This will lead to the much discussed Titan War that will drag in the Gojira species as well, as Legendary stated that this film will delve into the history of these titans, and Adam Wingard stating that in another interview, this movie will showcase an 8-minute long sequence featuring just titans without humans in it. This might mean that they would showcase how the Titan War came to be and how Skar King gained his supremacy by befriending himself with another ancient titan, which is Shimu. So this war will be devastating, eradicating the kingdom of the Kongs and thinning out the Gojira population as well. And as to how he will gain an ally in Shimu, well, the devil is in the details here. Remember the scene in the trailer where they showed the skulls and skeletal remains of many Kongs in a cave? I personally think that Skar King will begin kidnapping Kongs in the beginning and sacrificing them to Shimu as a way to gain favor, and when this deal is sealed, Shimu will then begin to help him in subjugating the other Kongs, driving them into submission and hailing him as the new ruler of the Hollow Earth, while at the same time, Shimu will get his regular Kong cuisine. This will drive most of the remaining Kongs into exile, fleeing their Hollow Earth home and ending up in Skull Island. This theory is also supported by the synopsis, as it's said that the movie will explain the origins and the mysteries of Skull Island too, which by now would be inhospitable due to the storm brought about by Camazots destroying the habitat. Another important clue supporting this theory is the handprint seen in Skull Island during the events of the 2017 movie. The handprint, as seen by Randa and the others, was too big to be considered belonging to a 100 feet tall juvenile Kong. So it might be that Skar King has always known of the existence of Skull Island, maybe time after time coming to the surface to hunt down Kongs to feed a hungry Shimu. And so this means that he has always been active in the monsterverse, but we are only finding it out now. So is he more powerful than Kong? Well, that depends. If by sheer brute strength, then Kong might have an advantage here due to his more muscular build. But then again, this depends on how tall Skar King really is. So if they are both the same size, then Kong will be stronger, no doubt. If Skar is taller, then that might even things out a bit. But what about their power with weapons? So Kong has his axe, and Skar is shown to have a whip made out of a titan spine. So the range of this whip-like weapon might give Skar King an upper hand, while Kong throwing the axe might give him one up too, but that's just a single shot. And after seeing Kong's Monsterfinity Gauntlet, the mechanical arm, this means that Kong might lose the first encounter with the Red Ape, either losing in a fair fight or ganged up with Shimu's help, but this is yet unknown. But I'm leaning on towards the latter theory, since Kong would have to seek out Godzilla for assistance, and also Kong ain't no pussy. He won't ask for help to deal with another ape problem. He would only do so if there's no other way and if the world's balance is at stake. So lastly, why would Skar King attack the surface world? Well, there are 3 reasons for that. First, Kong's encounter with him would tell him that there is yet another challenger that might dethrone him, and so he has to deal with it, and that humans in the surface needs to be dealt with as well, just as a lousy lawn needs some trimming. Secondly, the little mini Kong might follow Kong to the surface to escape the villain, and that both Kong and mini Kong might have been targeted as the next items in Shimu's menu. Lastly, Skar King might just decide that his domain should include the surface world as well, and that Godzilla must be taken out once and for all with the help of Shimu, therefore establishing his new empire. So if you like this, then watch this other one as well, and do check out our channel as we might have things that you haven't seen before. Like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care, guys.